You have absolutely nothing to lose when you're lonely and friendless. And this is the beginning of a psychopath's journey. And if you don't want to be a sociopath, a narcissist, a psychopath, or any of that sort while studying abroad, keep watching this video. And if you're one already and you're willing to change, please keep watching this video as I tell you how to avoid loneliness as an international student. So let's get to the video. Number one thing you should request for is a counselor. Yes, every international student is entitled to one counselor. You pay so much, like so much, especially if you're studying in Europe and you're from Africa or from Asia or other continents. You pay a lot, like double or even triple of what the citizens pay. So you deserve a counselor, okay? You deserve a coach, and every student is entitled to one. Your coach will be able to talk you through all your problems. It's more like a free therapist, if you may ask me, but you don't have to say too much. Don't go and tell your coach too much. Don't tell your coach your family secrets. I've told you before, do not do this. It's a big terrible mistake. Don't do that. But yeah, your coach can even link you up with other student bodies that can talk to you or teach you how to mingle with people, or even attend school events, because you need people to tell you when school events is happening, especially when you're new to that country or to that school. You don't know when things are happening, when events are going on. So your counselor can link you up with people that can put you through, especially maybe fourth year or fifth year students or third year students that are already used to these things. So yeah, ask for a counselor. Another one is to make friends among your project members. In uni, you have people you work with and people you do your projects with. So, make friends with them. It cannot be that bad that you don't have one person in the group to talk to, or one person to explore the school with. It's one person to explore your school environment, your campus, your school area. You're not the only student in that school. You have other students. So make friends with people in your class or people in your project group that can help you keep up with things. Let me give you an example. There was a time I missed class and nobody told me that I needed to upload a test to the school portal because it was part of the exam mark. And yeah, I almost missed it, because if I had not come to school the next day, I could have missed it. But if I had a friend at that time, because it was at the beginning of the school year and I was still new, I had no friends. So if I had someone at that time, they could have told me, we could have discussed it. So it is very important to make friends with people of your class and in your project group. I say in your project group because it's easier, because you do things together, you work together most of the time, so it's easier to have conversations and be friends compared to people in your class in general. Next point is to make friends among people of the same culture, ethnicity, or country as you. This would help you to have that homely feeling. You have someone who understands you, understands where you're coming from, has the same culture with you, so they get you, you understand, compared to like when you don't have any friend from your home. I mean, you're in another country, you're an alien in that country. Even if you don't have someone who is from the same country as you or from the same culture, be friends with people who have similar culture with you. For example, I'm Nigerian and I don't really have any Nigerian friend in the Netherlands because I did not have any Nigerian in my class for now. Maybe at the beginning there was, but now there isn't. But I'm friends with people of other African descent, like Ghanaians, Cameroonians, Sierra Leone, people from other African culture. They have cultures that are similar to mine, even though it's not the same. It's kind of similar. So sometimes we share the same food, sometimes we have the same slang. It just gives you this homely feeling that you're not alone, you're with someone. And it also helps with connection, because you're an international student and sometimes you need something like job opportunities or just opportunities in general, and these people also need this and they probably have it, and they can teach you how to get it as an international student, compared to people that are citizens of that country. They can't really help you because they can't relate. Like, they get it way easier than foreigners, and it makes sense because they are from that country, to be easier to employ someone from that country. I'm not saying you should make friends from only people that are of the same culture. I'm just saying you should have a mix. Like, don't make only indigenes your friends. Make other international students and foreigners your friends too, because at the end of the day, it's a learning curve, it's a learning process. You also want to learn from people from other continents and other culture. I mean, you cannot spend thousands of euros to only learn one language or one culture or from one particular set of people. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, make friends from people of your culture. I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm a Nigerian in Netherland. Hey, I'm a Nigerian in Netherland. Gosh, I know that was cringe. I'm cringe. Subscribe to cringe. I'm just joking. So subscribe for more studying abroad and living abroad content, especially for the Netherlands. Another one is to stay in touch with your friends back home. Stay in touch with your friends and family back home, because at the end of the day, sometimes it can be hard to make friends if you don't have maybe a likable personality, or for some weird reason you don't have friends. The ones back home would keep you grounded, like you have people back home who love you and cherish you. Call them, talk to them, just keep up with them, because you're probably going to go back home anyways. You're going to go back to your country. Even if you're not going back, you might need something from that country. And even if you don't need anything, it's just good to keep up with your friends, to keep you sane, Like, so yeah, continue talking to your friends from home. There is Skype, there is WhatsApp. I mean, they are just one call away. So talk to them. Even if you don't have friends in your country, you can be able to keep your sanity. Your sanity is very important. Join a social club. Join an association, a school association. It is very important. I think this is the easiest, because when you join an association, it's not really about studying anymore. It's like a social gathering, and it's easier to make friends in a social gathering. So you're going to be organizing school events, and from there you can pick up friends. This would not only help you with your professional development. For example, in my school we have PPD, personal and professional development, and in that course you have to give back to the society, and that is one way I make my hours. You can join an association and help with school events and organization of maybe parties or seminars, and this would help you with making your hours, and to also help you with your CV, and to also help you make friends. So this is like a 3-in-1 advantage. So yeah, join clubs in your school. I was part of a club, but because I am such, like, I procrastinate a lot, and I know a lot of students have problems with this, so I was late in enrolling back the next year, and now I'm out of it, unfortunately. But I don't think it's unfortunate, because we're in a lockdown anyways. There is no way I was going to organize school activities because we're at home, unfortunately. Those are my 5 tips on how to avoid being lonely as an international student, and also avoid turning into a psychopath as an international student. You think I'll forget? I know you think I'll forget. Subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. And I make videos about studying and living in the Netherlands as an international student. So if you're interested in this kind of content, please do not hesitate to click the subscribe button, leave a comment, give me other tips. Maybe I don't have enough, give me other tips, give other students other tips. And I also help students with admission applications. So if you're finding it hard to apply to universities in the Netherlands, I can help you for a very small little fee. Okay, it's easier for me to do because I'm here and I can get information faster. I know everything is on the internet, but not everybody can really apply what is on the internet. But because I have the experience on how to apply to universities, I can do it faster for you. So if you want me to do it for you, hit me up on Instagram. So yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Do not be lonely and friendless, okay? Lonely, you are so lonely. You have nobody to call